One man's trash is another man's treasure. In today's world, sad but true, this is how society is. If there's a name with an address, credit card number, bank statement, medical invoice, social security number, or an old pay stub in there, they can all be used against you by identity thieves. Just because it's in the trash can or recycling bin doesn't mean that it's gone for good. The competition, cleaning crews, maintenance staff, visitors, and various others could have access to your trash. Recycling programs also have a number of steps in their process where numerous people could have access to your confidential information. As you can see, this is a serious problem and could lead you and your company on a devastating financial journey you'll never forget. According to the Federal Trade Commission, identity theft is the #1 complaint in the country and is the fastest growing nonviolent crime in America. It has become so pervasive, the President has created a task force to address this problem. Recent studies show the average loss to an identity theft victim was close to $17,000. That translates to an annual $53 billion loss to the U.S. economy. And the dollar loss is only part of the problem. The Identity Theft Resource Center reports that it takes an average of 330 hours, or 4 to 6 months, to resolve a problem caused by identity thieves. Then there's the aftermath, or secondary effects, such as difficulty obtaining credit, getting or holding a job, renting space, increased credit and insurance rates, and of course, the emotional devastation. According to a Javelin Strategy and Research survey, the vast majority of thieves obtain personal information through traditional rather than electronic channels, with 72% of information being collected offline through the paper stream. Activities like dumpster diving remain one of the most utilized methods of personal identity theft and corporate espionage. With a little bit of personal information, thieves can go on a shopping spree. But today's thieves are much bolder and sophisticated. They're taking out loans, buying cars, and other big-ticket items. They've even been known to take out mortgages on homes, leaving the homeowner with the payments and no recourse. And if you're in the corporate world, it can be worse. Competition is fierce, and organizations are taking bolder steps to acquire proprietary information about their competition. Moreover, it's almost impossible to be in business and not collect or hold personal identification information, such as names and addresses, social security numbers, credit card numbers, and other information about your customers, employees, business partners, students, and patients. If this information falls into the wrong hands, it could put your company and these individuals at risk for identity theft. And not only that, there is very strict legislation now that helps protect consumers and hands out harsh civil and criminal penalties to companies who do not destroy confidential information prior to disposal. The federal government has enacted numerous legislative acts and continues to develop tougher laws requiring security and confidentiality for disposing of private and sensitive information. Some key examples are the Fair and Accurate Credit Transaction Act, which affects all businesses, large and small, in America. The Healthcare Insurance Portability and Accountability Act, affecting all healthcare providers. The Gramm-Leach-Belisle Act focuses on the financial services industry, as well as many others, such as the Identity Theft Penalty Enhancement Act and the Economic Espionage Act. More restrictive state-specific legislation has also been rapidly growing. All of these laws state that reasonable measures need to be taken to protect against unauthorized access to or use of the information in connection with its disposal. Reasonable measures mean it must be shredded, pulverized, or burned so that the documents containing confidential information cannot be read or reconstructed. With the need for absolute security, the most secure, convenient, cost-effective, and environmentally conscious solution is outsourced on-site shredding at the client location. Any situation where the materials leave the customer's site to be recycled or shredded off-site opens an opportunity for a breach in the security of your documents, no matter how conscientious the program. Compared to shredding in-house, on-site shredding saves employee time and overhead, decreases the chance of employee error by systemizing a process, and focuses employees on their core responsibilities. Not only this, on-site professional shredding provides documented proof of the all-important chain of custody of the disposal of your confidential information. Identity theft and corporate espionage can cost thousands and thousands of dollars, and in some cases, even put companies out of business. Combine this with environmental concerns, the need for productivity improvements, and cost savings. On-site document destruction is the most sensible solution. One company has solved the document destruction delusion in one easy step: Proshred, the company that pioneered mobile shredding. With over 20 years in perfecting one of the most comprehensive, secure, and technologically advanced professional shredding systems for companies, home-based businesses, and residential consumers. We are the most experienced on-site professional shredding service in America. Proshred is the first mobile shredding service to have earned the ISO 9001 certification by meeting the rigorous quality requirements of the International Organization for Standardization. The Proshred on-site professional shredding program is the most secure method of destroying confidential documents and materials, eliminating the risks associated with off-site shredding and recycling programs, as well as the risk inherent with shredding documents in-house. Proshred has the most advanced shredding technology installed right on each mobile shredding unit, so clients can assure that sensitive documents and proprietary materials are being destroyed quickly, efficiently, at their location and in-site. There is no better way than on-site shredding to protect corporate and consumer confidential information. Proshred service professionals are highly trained, uniformed, and bonded. Our state-of-the-art shredding trucks are capable of destroying as much as 7,000 pounds of paper an hour. This volume would literally chew up days of productivity using even the best available office shredder. Proshred's scheduled service makes it easy for employees to be compliant with legislative requirements. Day-to-day paper, not stored paper, is the biggest threat to privacy and confidentiality. Draft notes, extra copies, Post-it notes, handwritten meeting notes, you name it, often contain confidential information that must be securely disposed. With Proshred's convenient security consoles in the office, staff efficiently deal with this matter by simply placing their daily unwanted paperwork in the one-way slot and leaving the destruction to Proshred. Stored documents become a problem when they are no longer needed. Proshred's high-capacity shredding trucks can easily handle periodic purges of paper stored in file boxes and archives. Proshred's industrial shredding equipment is also capable of destroying electronic media, such as data tapes, microfilm, CDs, DVDs, as well as many other types of product and proprietary materials. Not only do we perform our services on-site to ensure our customers' peace of mind, we provide a certificate of destruction after each and every service, helping them document their compliance. Annually, we also provide our clients with an environmental certificate confirming the number of trees they saved by using Proshred's environmentally sound system.
Proshred has helped me increase my security because the documents that I handle at this company are very sensitive and has people's personal information, name, date of birth, social security number. Proshred has helped me keep those documents secure and shredded. So it increases my security of my company and my customers, and it cuts down on the cost of my labor if my employees do not have to stand by the shredder and continue to shred paper when they can just dump it in a box.
I feel with using Proshred, the service that we have received is extraordinary. Our service rep that comes in each month to do all of our shredding, he's very professional, very efficient. He's in and out of the office quickly, doesn't inconvenience our office at all, and we've had phenomenal results.
Remember, home-based businesses and residential consumers, when you throw out your confidential information, do you really know where it's going? And companies large and small Are you sure you know where your disposed confidential information really is? You are liable for it under the law. The cost of negative publicity can be irreversible, and your competitive advantage could be at stake. Can you really afford not to call Proshred? It's a small price to pay for so much peace of mind.